But the effect the ATX had on the fandom wasn't just limited to the virtual world. In fact, it was spilling over into the real world. Seamus Byrne, editor of CNET Australia and Asia and an avid X-File, recalls in his article X-Files and Videotape, the early days of internet piracy. I joined alt.tv.xfiles as soon as I spotted it. It was the right show at the right time for online communities, and alt.tv.xfiles became one of the busiest places on the internet. No, not just the Usenet, the entire internet. He continues, this was also the moment I discovered spoilers. Other fans were half a year ahead of me with the show, but at the time it felt almost exciting to just know everything first, to know what would soon be on the TV, and to share my new knowledge with other friends in the real world who hadn't heard the news. There are a lot of us who can relate to Seamus's experience as a fan living outside the US and therefore always months behind on new seasons. But that fans used to engage in homemade covert operations to bypass the limitations of broadcast television of the 1990s is something I learned for the first time while researching for this episode. Seamus continues. People were connecting globally and starting to offer to bridge the gap. Americans would offer to tape episodes, and international fans would connect and offer to pay shipping costs to get things sent. This was far from industrial-scale piracy. This was a craft circle, one-to-one partnerships forming to share the love of a TV show. They knew who they were taping for, and I knew who I was receiving from. Money changed hands, but only to cover costs.